Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. Begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him back, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Now nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. A big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Huskies looking to cash in this red zone trip. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion. You flip the ball out to him, out to the outside. Let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now.
29 Philly, Timber.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handle. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Huskies line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. And the Huskies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. It's an option look. You make it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on it because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Washington offense retakes the field here. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With the catch, it's Washington. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain, can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On the go.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up the first down.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the three-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Coleman.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
42 Spider.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you've seen able to make the stop after a short game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What would the offense choose to do at this point? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 22. It's a first step going through the red zone now.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Handoff to the back. The tackle looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll try to run for the first down. Just trucks through the defender. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, the Saints. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kurt?
I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. And that will lead you to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Keeping it on the ground here. Keeping free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38th.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Getting set. It's 2nd down. On the run, it's James. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the option play. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The Ducks are in the red zone. quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Hussein. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. And when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback's got it on the option. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Just kicking out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Is back out on the field. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop in the offense pinned back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example where defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Hussein. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. They'll try the option play here. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the foot. Down.
There's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
The Dutch will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Holmes. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Ready, ready.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Cricket.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. The shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Holmes. He stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down with the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
This is the 6th play on the drive. It's a quarterback keeper. Will he score here? Touchdown, Washington. That puts him on top in the second half.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Pickup team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pump over the middle. It's Dickey. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Did he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
By the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. On the run, it's James. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags it with throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught quickly. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pocket breaking down. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Second down play coming up for this offense. The snap, looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so there's the right back. Checks it down to the game, picks up some positive yards. Remember, the clock is ticking.
So now it's 3rd and short and plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ducks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kurt. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's going on in this field, and
cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, he's got a big gain inside the 25. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds in the play.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. Get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. And now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.